Picture this. You're at a bar, surrounded by Knicks fans, beer in hand, debating the future of the team. The season's heating up, the Knicks are rolling, and then someone drops the inevitable question. What if we got Jimmy Butler? And then that one friend, you know the type, the guy who thinks he's got it all figured out, shakes his head. Dude, forget it. Butler doesn't make sense here. Wait, what? How does that not make sense? The guy's a playoff beast, a killer in big moments. He's led Miami deep multiple times. But then your friend starts laying it all out. The Knicks already have one of the best offenses in the league. The starting five is clicking. Brunson's an all-star, KT's stretching the floor, OG and Bridges are locking things down on defense while hitting their threes. They don't need a major shakeup. What they need is size. The team is well-structured, but in some matchups, especially against physical teams like Cleveland or even Atlanta, you can see the gap. Brunson, as great as he is small. Josh Hart fights like a warrior for rebounds, but he's still just 6 feet 4 inches. And the bench, it's lacking size. Sham at McBride, Campaign, all undersized for what the team really needs. So what's the move? The answer could be Mitchell Robinson coming back. But let's be real. When's the last time we saw him stay healthy for a full stretch? He's an elite defender, but counting on him to be 100% in the playoffs is a gamble. So now the dilemma. Do they trade? For who? The front office has to be precise. They've already made their big swings, KT and Bridges. Whatever they do next has to be a fine-tuned adjustment, not a full-scale overhaul. And then you ask again, but what about Butler? And here comes the knockout punch. Dude, look at Butler's profile. He's 35 plus, on a massive contract, and he needs the ball in his hands. The Knicks already have a system that works. They have their guys. Bringing in Butler now could mess all that up, not to mention the cost. And if it doesn't work, we just blew up a well-constructed team for a veteran with injury history and signs of decline. And honestly, that makes sense. The front office has already made its major moves. The team is in the mix. What they need now is a finishing touch. Probably another solid big to reinforce the front court. And Butler? He's on the way out of Miami, no doubt. But you know where he actually makes sense. San Antonio. Imagine him mentoring Wembanyama, giving that young squad the playoff mentality they need. Could be the perfect fit. And the Knicks? They need one last tweak. But that tweak ain't Butler.